Welcome to day 4. Today, I get to talk about one of my favorite feminine principles and also one of my favorite words. C is for creativity. Do you remember what it was like when you were a child, when you had freer reign of your imagination and could let it roam wild and free? I see creativity as a playground for possibility. As a woman, the world is your oyster and you are its pearl. You can think of creativity as your power to manifest, to bring into being or to birth your heart and soul's desire. When you begin to tap into your creatrix powers as a woman by accessing the feminine energetics that you have to create, miracles will seem to happen everywhere around you. I call this the magical mastery of manifestation. Now, I've placed creativity deliberately and intentionally after S, P, and A. Self-love. When you think about it, you don't want to be creating and manifesting from a place of self-loathing, where you may inadvertently sabotage yourself. You also want to ensure that you are creating from a place of pleasure, not from pressure and stress. So that's pleasure. And the old paradigm of creating and achieving can feel very forceful and oppressive. You know by now that there's a different and a better way. Finally, there's authenticity. You want to make sure that the energy you put into creating something is actually a dream that belongs to you, not somebody else's. In other words, you want to be using your creative powers for your soul's highest purpose. If you only knew the incredible potential and capacity that you have to utterly transform your life by tapping into your creatrix energetics, you would treat with caution and reverence. Now, lest I get too serious about this, I also want to bring you back to that childlike play and curiosity that you had as a child, when creating was fun and exciting. We get to break the rules of ordinary reality by playing in our imagination, by coloring outside the lines, and by giving expression to our wildest dreams. One way to bring out more of your creativity is to soak in ideas from all around you, then make them your own. I often seek out inspiration in museums, in books, in movies, and I encourage you to do the same. Another of my favorite tools is using an oracle deck for insight. So I decided to whip out a card from this fun deck, Affirmations for Creativity. And the card that I drew for us today, with the intention that this message support us all in tapping into the well of creativity that we each have, is this: joy of the process. I love to create, which must mean I love the process of creating. The actual thing is just an end result, a sign that really doing it and getting it done game is over. So for now, I'll enjoy the game and soak in that process like it's a champagne-filled hot tub. Or perhaps something cheaper and a lot less sticky. A hot tub full of coffee creamer? I'll figure it out. It's a process. So there you go. This deck never fails to bring a smile to my face, and I hope it has brought delight and inspiration to you too. Just in case you didn't know, the word inspiration comes from the Latin word inspiratus, which means breathe into. To be inspired, to be in spirit, is to have the creative force breathe life into you. And so long as you are a living, breathing being, you are creative. Another way to take in inspiration and fuel your creativity is, of course, to watch today's exciting lineup of interviews. We have two creative artists, Tamara Laporte and Michelle Lee. Besides sharing their personal stories, they both share how healing and nurturing it can be to bring more artistic creativity into your life. Be taken through a meditation as well as a creative drawing process and experience the healing and transformative power of making art with heart. We also have two inspiring wordsmiths, Mary Reynolds' journaling inquiries and Deborah Spillman's signature in-story process are so rich and fruitful, you want to make space to try out their practices. Be taken through Mary's earth-based archetypes of the wild feminine. See which one you resonate most with, and learn how you can be guided by it. Then hear a spellbinding storyteller, that's Deborah, speak to the possibilities that await when you own your unique story. Next, catch Jonita D'Souza and Stasha Washburn as they remind us of the power we have as women. The ability to give and create life means that there is power in your womb, as well as in your monthly cycle. Jonita shares tantric wisdom from her lineage and shares the true core essence of these ancient teachings, while Stasha Washburn offers snazzy and creative advice on how to harness your powerful periods. And finally, last but not least, because so much begins in the mind, Nicole Dodd shows you how you can tap on your mental powers to create the life that you want. Be taken through a guided hypnosis that will activate the power of your imagination. Now, that was just a brief introduction, a gallery tour, if you will, of what awaits. Take inspiration from them all, and don't forget, you can linger and revisit these incredible teachings by purchasing lifetime access. If you feel called and inspired, take action right away. I leave you with this golden ticket, one of my favorite cards. It's a card that I had up on my altar throughout the preparation for this summit. It's a reminder that joy is the ultimate creator. And I leave you with a quote from one of the greats, a dancer who has inspired thousands the world over with her life, her talent, and her legacy. Martha Graham says this: there is a vitality, a life force that is translated through you into action. And because there is only one of you in all of time, this expression is unique. And if you block it, it will never exist through any other medium, and it will be lost. The world will not have it. It is not your business to determine how good it is, nor how valuable, nor how it compares with other expressions. It is your business to keep it yours clearly and directly, to keep the channel open. May you choreograph a masterpiece of beauty, a life that is uniquely yours. Speaking of which, I've left the best for last, so don't forget to tune in tomorrow for day 5. Till then, have fun creating.